Hi guys! Hope you enjoyed the Sainsbury's hamster nuggets review. They're all good for all species of hamster, especially the tiny nuggets. So anyway, this is going to be because I got a suggestion yesterday from one of my viewers, subscribers, and I thought it was awesome. Because I did have it planned for a while, but I just not got round to it. But I want to do how to look after sick hamster videos. I've done a couple, if you remember, one with Wasabi and one with Casper. So I'm going to start off with how to make your own. This is good for toothless hamsters as well. Soft, baby foody type, porridgey mush for hamsters. Now, what I've got in here is 20 grams of Sainsbury's nuggets, 20 grams of Pellets muesli, 20 grams of Harry Hamster, 20 grams of Selective pellets. Ingredients will be down below. And in a second, I'm going to put some porridge oats in it, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'll be back in a tick. Right, guys. So I've got 10 grams of oats. Now also, before I get cracking with this is another tip for you. This is just a tip. Are you wasting hamster food? When you get down to the last bits in your bag or box, whatever you put the food in, are you throwing it in the bin before filling the box up with another bag? Are there certain things that the hamster doesn't eat? Tip. Here we go. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. You can either freeze it or put it in a blender, mix it up to a powder, put it away, and then you could just use it as a treat. Mix it with some hot water, like with some peanut butter or honey, and use it as a treat. You won't be wasting a single thing. Do you buy nuggets to try out, and then your hamster won't eat them, but you want to try them out as an add-on, but they won't eat them? Again, whisk them up in a blender, and then when you serve them with some, melt them, well, not melt them, but dissolve it in some hot water, because once it's a powder, it'll be easier. But make sure it's not bitty or gritty. That's why it needs hot water. You keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Then once it's a nice paste, and you got it to the consistency you like and your hamster likes, then you add your other stuff in, just to make it taste better for them. Like I said, honey, peanut butter, whatever. Now that's a tip for you guys. And because I'm just to blame for it myself, I've been throwing I'm coming to the end of the Harry Hamster bag now. Before usually I would have thrown the last bit away and then topped it up. But I'm not doing that now. I'm going to blend it up. And then what you do is you put it in a big tub, all the powder. You put your date on it, and you just use it before that date. So there's a tip for you guys. Right, so there we are. So that's going to look like that. And now I'm going to whisk it down. So I'll be back in a tick. Right, guys, I didn't want to film blending it because it would have been too noisy. But there you go. That's what it is. Then all you do is you scoop out. Oops, what am I doing? That had baby food on it. Sorry about that. But I'll just go get a spoon again. I'll just show you what I'm doing. Today I'm all in a kerfuddle because the sun getting to me. So all you do is just scoop it out into a little bowl, melt it with some hot water. Job's a good one. Now I'll give it a really good whiz, so yeah. So it really is fine powder. So smell it now. Now that smells absolutely gorgeous, and it's got a lot of nutrition in that. It's got 2 lots of nuggets, Selective pellets, as I said. I'll put the ingredients down below, and So yeah. So that's a tip what I'll give you about food, just in case you end up wasting stuff. Don't waste it. Just blend it up. This is good for old hamsters who has teeth problems like my Casper. God, it's hay fever time. Excuse me. Yeah, for toothless hamsters, I should say. Hamsters that are really elderly who are struggling to eat, you can spoon feed it once it's been mixed. It looks very similar to critical care, doesn't it? And you could even give it, it's suitable for all. You could even give it as a treat to a young hamster, any age hamster. Yeah, it's just great. So, thanks for suggesting to do some videos on sick hamsters. So I'll be getting my thinking cap on now and as well. So I thought I'd start off with the easiest and the best, which is food. So yeah, guys. So I hope you like this, and it's dead simple to do. You just put it in a blender. You can put whatever you can do. You can do your own mix. You could put all nuggets in if you want. You could put just all muesli in if you want. The possibility is endless. Endless. But I recommend you do put some oats in though, just for fibre. And to give it a bit of a nicer taste. But you could put anything else in it. I mean, that's got hard pieces of sweet corn in it from the muesli, and it really has grind it all down. Mealworms you can put in. Insects you can put in. Obviously the dried version. You can put peanuts in. You can put... Oh, the list is just endless. You could even put flour mix in. That would blend up nicely, and you'd have a nice aroma of rolls. And I should have done that because I've got some forage mix. And yeah, so just use your creativity. I'm just giving you an example of that. I've just done. All I've done is just put hamster food in this to mix up. I've not put any extras, like except for oats. I've not put any extras in like broth mix, linseeds, pumpkin seeds, omega-3 mix, lentils. I've not put anything like that in because I give them as an add-on anyway. I've just basically put together some muesli mixes. So I think that's quite good. So I'm not sure. I might have to check that up. But I'm not sure. I know you can freeze the food before you open the bag. But I'm not sure if you can freeze that once it's been blended up. So you might have to double check that if you want it to make it last a bit longer. You'd have to double check because you don't want to poison your hamster. But it won't apply to me because I'm not freezing it. I'm just making little small batches at a time and putting them in a tub. So, yeah, guys. I hope this has been helpful for you. And another hamster tip there for you. And, yeah, but make sure that when you melt this down, that you do try and get rid of all the gritty bits, because your hamster will probably go. I mean, they will eat it, but they might just put them off a little bit because they'll think, So you must make sure everything's dissolved. That's why I suggest putting it in a little bowl, like a little food bowl, putting some hot water in it, then put a lid on top. Anything just to keep the heat in longer so that it dissolves. And then you just leave it for about half an hour, something like that. And then when you take the lid off, you'll see all condensation on the lid. So you know that it's been keeping the heat in. And then you're just mixing your peanut butter. But make sure your peanut butter that you mix it in really well because it's sticky. You don't want anything sticky. So, yeah. And with the honey, you're putting honey in it, put honey in at the same time you're putting the hot water in. Because when it goes cool and then you put honey in, it will stay sticky. It needs to be hot water with honey. But with peanut butter, you can do it either way, at the beginning, or you can do it at the end before serving. But Yeah, obviously you won't be able to get every single bit of grain dissolved, but yeah, I think that's fairly neat. um, you'll probably see that mixed up when I next do a video where like if I'm talking to you and Casper's eating, I'll try and do it on when he's eating this bit so you know what it's like. So yeah guys, I'll get cracking now cleaning up this mess and we'll catch you later. Guys, so this is what it looks like. Just normal. So I'm going to give Casper his Loxicon. So get hold of this darling. Just give him his Loxicon. It'll only take a second. There you go. Oh, you're licking it up. Yes, you are. Right, let's see what he makes of this slop. Now, as you can see, it's like a porridge. So we'll see what he thinks of this. Where is it? Huh? There you go, guys. So yes, it's dissolved quite well and he's managing it fine. I'll put a little tiny smidgen of peanut butter in it. And he seems to like it. So there you go, guys. Isn't he gorgeous? And he's getting all his feet in it. He's just like a baby, isn't he? When babies get all their hands mushed up with the food. But yeah, there you go, guys. So that's what it'll look like when you've mixed it with water. Now I've mixed it with some very hot water and I've put a lid over it and let it stand for about an hour or two while we're cleaning up. Now it's nice and cool. And I added a bit of peanut butter to it. And Bob's your uncle. As you can see, he likes it. I'm really happy with that actually. I'm quite pleased with it, to be honest. It's not a bad mixture. And the good thing is he likes it. And he's getting all the nutrition he needs. And it's not putting any pressure on his little stump. Now I've got my camera on a tripod for once, so so as you can see, oh. Now this is about a teaspoonful, so he won't eat all that because it'd be a bit much for him. Plus he's had his muesli and he's had some cauliflower cheese this morning, so there you go, guys. There it is. It just looks like a normal porridge, really. It might be a little bit bitty for him, but he's not complaining. He's not bothered about it. He's just... Even porridge is a bit bitter when you cook it, so... Doesn't make no difference to him. Let's move the tripod over. There we go. Have you had enough now, darling? You don't know. Want a bit more? He's such a greedy hog lately. He's like he can't get enough of food. I weighed him this morning and he's now 37 grams. So guys, if you've got an hamster who's like been poorly or got bad teeth or is losing weight like that because of the problems that they've got, I really strongly recommend that you give them 3 portions of baby food every day. You only need a little bit, just like a couple of blobs on a teaspoon. One at morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night, alongside the muesli. And yeah, his weight's coming on at the moment, a real treat. That's because he's feeling more comfortable now. I don't know what she did in theatre, but he's really, really comfortable. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe that he's doing demos again. He must be feeling better to do demos because he's not spinning. At one point, I couldn't get him to do this. As soon as I brought him out, he'd panic and he'd spin and spin and spin. So, guys, it's yay for Casper! And Arabella's coming along as well. I mean, I'm still training her to do bits of demos. So, but she's not come up to Casper's standards yet. If that's the right word. I think you know what I mean. She's not quite there yet. You go, have it, darling. Oh, look at your paws. You're covered in it. Yeah, so there we go, guys. And he's as handsome as ever. Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. It's melted really, really nicely. So, guys, if you're young and you want to blend like the foods together, like I showed you earlier, please make sure you get your parents' permission to use a blender, or get your parents to do it, or any responsible adult. Just get or ask if you could be under supervision while you do it or something. That just applies to to any of my young viewers, because blades are really, really in blenders are sharp, and we don't want anyone having an accident. So just make sure you get permission, and or make sure you're supervised if you really want to go down this road and make your own sloppy mess. So yeah, so I think we'll say goodbye now for a while. Are you going to say goodbye, Casper? You're going back to your bed now. You've had your medicine and you've had your slop. Yeah. Well, bye, guys. Yee.